Greetings, my movie ghouls. Welcome back to our Halloween countdown, Year 5. I'm Nate, the Ultimate Movie Geek. I'm joined by Mrs. Movie Geek. And tonight, we watched The Unholy. Based on Shrine by James Herbert and directed by Evan Spiliotopoulos and produced Spiliotopoulos. Yeah.
Sorry.
I did it. I nailed it, and then she ruined it for me. Produced by Sam Raimi, and I think you can tell in
One
parts.
of the producers, yeah.
Yeah. This film, it stars Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who, as we all know, played Negan in The Walking Dead, and also
Papa Winchester.
John Winchester in Supernatural. And I would say that this film is basically a prequel to Supernatural. You could argue that he is playing John Winchester, a young John Winchester, prior to the Supernatural series starting, because of all the tropes that are in it.
Yeah, this is a fairly new film, so I don't.
Yeah, we're going to stay away from.
We won't go into spoilers. It's a bit of an interesting film. No, I don't know what I was trying to say. It starts off. He worked in like New York, didn't he, for a big famous like newspaper. And then I can't remember where he's working for, whether he's independent.
It's like one of those National Enquirer.
Yeah, he's kind of doing stories and shooting sort of photos and getting like little stories to sell.
I think what he was doing was cow mutilation.
Cattle mutilation in a certain area.
Yeah.
And while he's there's like a tree in the middle of a field, and he kind of is drawn to it, isn't he?
Is it a crop baby?
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called. The little dolls.
Yeah, they're like,
Because I looked it up. I looked it up to see if they were real, and they were. They bury them for good luck.
Yeah.
But this one's not good.
No, and it's basically about a witch who was hung from this tree centuries before, and her spirit was captured into the doll, whatever doll it is, I've forgotten, sorry. So her spirit is contained in the doll, and the doll is buried in the roots of the tree. He's drawn to it, and he notices a glint. That's not just the only thing. There is something drawing him over there.
Yeah.
And there's a glint, and it's a necklace, isn't it?
I thought it was like it was locked. What do you mean a necklace?
Is it not a necklace?
I can't remember a necklace.
I can't remember.
I just remember that it was a chained doll, and he wanted to, because he's not a very good journalist, or he will go those extra lengths to. He will go those extra lengths to get the story. So what he does is he breaks
he elaborates and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was broken before I got there, and that's why the cattle mutilations are happening. But it's a film that, if you've seen other like haunting or demonic witch type films, it's stuff that's been done before, and it elaborates itself. No, not elaborates. It I'm messing up tonight. It links itself towards the to like the Bernadette of Lourdes and all the miracles.
Is that what she was called?
Bernadette of Lourdes.
Is that Bernadette?
Bernadette.
Oh, sorry.
Saint Bernadette.
I'm not. Bernadette.
Bernadette.
Go on. Lourdes here.
Bernadette. Why? It's not funny.
It doesn't sound French. Come on, Bernadette.
Le Bernadette then of Lourdes, who saw the Virgin Mary. Bloody hell.
Come on, Bernie.
I can't think now.
A few minutes later.
There's a doll in the field.
More moments later.
He ends up staying in the town after he's broken the doll because he almost crashes into a girl from who is she's like the niece.
minister's niece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he takes her back. He swears down that she spoke to him. Why are you laughing?
Swears down.
Swears down.
Swear down, mate.
Swear down.
Yeah, he nearly runs her over, and she speaks before she comes out to this tree.
Yeah.
And she speaks, and he takes her back, and when they sort of get talking, he's like, "There's no way she's deaf mute," and it kind of
goes from there. So she sees Mary, and then she gets her hearing and her voice back.
Yeah, they compare it to the children in Lourdes who saw the Virgin Mary, don't
Bernadette.
they? Bernadette, don't start. I didn't know she was called that. So yeah, they compare it to that, and then it kind of it like any sort of religious fanaticist they start hearing about it, and it almost becomes a big circus, doesn't it?
I'm sensing a theme this year.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it becomes a big circus, and they get the Catholic Church in to see if the miracles are real.
Yeah, they bring somebody in from the Vatican, don't they?
Cariel is in it, isn't he? I don't know if I say his name right, but yeah, it's an all right film. It's not great. It's one of It's one of those. It's one of those films that you stick on late night, or if it's just on BBC One or something, you watch it. But it's nothing to sort of write home about.
We bought it, didn't we? We bought it off Amazon. It didn't cost much, but it's not great, but it's not bad. The acting's good. I like Papa Winchester, as I call him.
Negan.
No, I don't know. I don't like him with his baseball bat.
Lucille.
Yeah, he's good. He is good in it, and I'm not sure what the actress's name is who plays the girl who has the religious experience. Obviously, it's none of that. It's this. It's a demon.
It's a witch.
The witches was taken over. So even though the years ago she was hanged at this tree, and that her spirit was contained in the doll, the actual person herself back then was taken over, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because you get that bit of that backstory as well.
And it's entertaining. It's good, and the effects are great as well. There's another one like the other night when we watched The Haunted, and they go into a room and there's mannequins covered up. In this one, there's statues that are covered up with sheets again, and that trope.
You called it though. You said that statue. When do you reckon the statue's going to bleed?
Yeah. Oh yeah. When's the Virgin Mary statue going to cry blood?
Yeah.
And she did.
But we won't go into it all. It very much reminded me of the X-Files episode. We should know this because we did the X-Files podcast. Oh, we did. The one with the healer, the young boy who was the healer.
Oh, yeah.
And it reminded me a lot of that. There's a lot of hype around things like this, and it's almost like the placebo effect.
Yes.
That if you believe something so strongly, you will yourself to do it. Like a young lad learn how to walk and things, and you've been disabled, crippled, I suppose. We won't go into it because it is a newer one. I would watch it. I would recommend watching it. Not amazing, but a fairly solid film and an interesting backstory.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah,
it's a bit of a different take on some of it.
Yeah, and the effects are good. The effects of the thing is quite cool at the end.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it 3 pumpkins out of 5.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 3. I don't like 5 because I'd be a bit more generous. I feel like a 3's not.
Oh, well, you do it out of 10 then, if you want it.
No, it's all right. I'll give it a 3.5. There we go. That made me feel better. I'll just add a half on. But yeah, no, I did enjoy it. Yeah, it was a good film. Good easy watch.
Yeah. That's all you can ask for, isn't it?
Very light. We like Supernatural, don't we?
Yeah.
I especially do, Team Winchester.
Still watched the last series yet, though.
I know. And it's like a long Supernatural episode.
Yeah.
it's very, very similar, I would have thought. You would have been surprised, wouldn't have been surprised if people who worked on this.
Yeah.
Taking out Papa Winchester, obviously. I mean, production-wise.
Anyway, I'm the Ultimate Movie Geek. Thank you for watching. You're Mr. Movie Geek, and we will see you tomorrow for another one. I don't know what it is.
The Boy.
The Boy. Which actually stars someone else from The Walking Dead. But we'll see you tomorrow. Sleep tight, everybody.